Hi, my name's Nick Kelly and this is my rig rundown. Okay, so first of all I'm going to show you a few of my different pedals and my guitars and stuff like that. So let's just look down here at some of my pedals. As you can see, I have my Sonic Research tuner here, which I use, which is an extremely accurate strobe tuner. It's accurate to almost a fault. It takes a while to tune your guitar because it's that accurate, but it's just a wonderful tuner. Then I have my Yamaha Magic Stomp right down here, and as you can see, at the moment it's on, and I use that for basically delay sounds like. That's a multi-head delay, and it adds a lot of ambience to the sound. Very nice, spacious sounding pedal. Okay, so here I have my Yamaha UD Stomp, which is also a multi-head delay, multi-tap delay, but with a chorusing effect on each of the heads, which gives it this really kind of nice effect, Alan Holdsworth type sound. In fact, this is Alan Holdsworth's pedal that he designed with Yamaha. And I'm controlling that with a Roland EV5. Just for the volume of the delay. Right now there is no Yamaha UD Stomp mixed in. We're just hearing the Magic Stomp. Now I'm just going to mix in the UD Stomp. Let's just listen to the delays now. We got several different delays going on. Real nice trickle, kind of trickling water type raindrop effect. Works beautifully on chords. Okay, so that's really my clean tone. And as you can see over here, I got my Mesa Boogie Mark V, which is just a beautiful amplifier. It's got 3 channels on it. We got a clean, we got an overdriven, and then we got a distorted channel. Now personally, I only really use channels 1 and 2 because I find channel 3 for me to be a little, I don't like the sound of it as much, let's just say that. But the channel 1 and 2 are just awesome. Yeah, I'm using the graphic equalizer on here. Right now we got channel 1, as we've already heard, and I'm just going to show you channel 2, which is the more overdriven sound. And on channel 2 I actually completely back out my UD Stomp, so I don't have the UD Stomp in at all. I just have the Magic Stomp with the delay. Now I'm using single coils, so you're going to hear a little bit of a hum. But this is my distorted sound. Obviously I have it at a pretty low volume here because we're in my my apartment. I'm just going to turn it up just slightly, but I can't really go much louder than this. That's probably my favorite sound of all. right, so that's pretty much it for my sound, for my personal sound with my band. Now I have a whole host of other effects over here on the top of the amp, which are not currently in line. Got the Bad Horsey by Morley. Got a tremolo, compressor. This is a distortion overdrive pedal, which is great, but I don't really use it anymore because of the Mark V. Wet Box, which basically mixes in and out effects, but I don't use it because I feel like it changes the tone. Digital delay, I think it's a DD2 or 3, I don't remember. Don't use that. The Corona, don't really use that. The flashback, I only use that if I have smaller gigs. I don't really like it that much. It's okay. The chromatic tuner, which I don't need anymore because I have the strobe tuner. And this is a whammy pedal, which I don't use much, if at all. But that's my setup pretty much in terms of the pedals and the amps. Now in terms of how this is all wired up, I have all of my delays and my volume pedal in the effects loop. The moment I have my guitar just going into my tuner, out of the tuner, straight into the front of the amp. But these pedals that you see down here are all in the effects loop. Okay, so the way I have my delay pedals set up is and my volume pedal is that they're all in the loop. I come out of the send of the effects loop straight into the volume pedal, then from the volume pedal into the UD stomp, then into the magic stomp, then the magic stomp into the UD stomp, back into the return of the effects loop. Now the reason I put the volume pedal first is because then we still have the trails on the delays. If I put it last, then it cuts out the trails as well. So you just hear it here. You just hear still hear that. If I back away the volume, we're still hearing that. So I could do a volume swell. You still hear the delay after I've done the volume swell. So that's pretty important. And yeah, so there you go. Now I'm just going to show you some of my guitars. First of all, let me just show you this guitar. This is a Warmoth guitar that I actually put together myself. Very, very happy with it. Absolutely delighted. It has a black Carina body, which is kind of a heavy wood, similar to mahogany. It has a bird's eye maple top, has a bird's eye maple neck. It's compound radius. The neck is compound radius. It's got jumbo frets, the biggest you can get. Locking tuners. It's got a Graphtec nut. In fact, it's an Irvana nut, which is an intonating nut. You can get up real close there. You see the notches here. So it's actually intonated down here. The bridge is a Wilkinson VS100, and I actually fitted these Graphtec bridge saddles myself, which I think sound great, and you don't break as many strings. The pickups are DiMarzio True Velvet, I think they're called. And then here at the back, you'll see I've got some stuff in here. This is a brass block here for the bridge, and I also have a tremolo, which means I can block off the tremolo if I want to do open country bends without having the floating trem. I have the trem set up floating otherwise. And these are noiseless springs. It's a pretty decent setup. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the tremolo, just because sometimes, you know, it's a little fiddly for me. I just like not to have to think about too much as I'm playing. And yeah, so that's this guitar. I'm very happy with it. Let me just show you some of my other guitars. Okay, so this is my Yamaha AES-FG Frank Gambale model. Beautiful, beautiful guitar. This has some very interesting design features. First of all, the pickups are completely flush to the body. You don't see any pickups sticking out from the body at all. It's very low profile. The bridge is also recessed into the body. It has pretty small frets. I'm not sure what kind of vintage style frets. It's got the fret wave system, which basically flattens the G sharp and the C sharp down here at the bottom of the neck to make all your open chords better in tune. It's got Spurzl locking tuning keys on here. One of the most interesting design features, which you can't see because I don't have it open, but the neck actually goes right down to about here, and then the tremolo claw actually attaches to the bottom of the neck, to the end of the neck, which is highly unusual, which means you get this incredible kind of sustain from this guitar. The only things that I've changed on it are the bridge saddles, which are Graphtec, which I like. It's got a beautiful sound. Higher output pickups in my Strat because they're humbuckers. Beautiful guitar. Alright, so here's my what started out as a Mexican Stratocaster 2006 model. I believe got it on Craigslist for 400 bucks. Since spent more than 400 bucks changing things around on it, but a lot of stuff has happened to this guitar. It's a very nice guitar. First of all, I changed the tuning keys to Spurzl lockers, which I have on all my guitars. Took away the string tree because these are staggered posts, so don't really need a string tree. This is a Nirvana nut, which makes it wonderfully in tune. Original frets. Okay, changed all the pickups out. Got 3 different types of DiMarzios here. I couldn't even tell you what they are. Okay, I have the push-pull potentiometer here, which is nice. You get all extra pickup combinations. Basically what it does is it brings the neck pickup in. Whenever this is employed, you have the neck pickup engaged no matter what other pickups you have. So if I pull this out and it's on the bridge, this means I get the bridge and the neck pickup. If I put it in this in-between sound, which is normally just these 2 pickups, it has these 2 plus the bridge. So we get those 2 extra pickup combinations. Okay, now it's worth me mentioning that I haven't tuned this guitar, and I'm not kidding you, for over 3 months. And I played it in gigs. I haven't changed the strings because I haven't been playing it as much, but it's literally not been tuned because this is the most important thing about this guitar. It's called an Evertune bridge. Now this thing is absolutely incredible. I never seen anything like it, never heard anything like it. Basically, it keeps the guitar perfectly in tune no matter what happens. Even if I break a string, all the other strings will stay in tune. If I play outside in 100-degree weather and then go in a cave where it's minus 20, you know, it's going to stay in tune no matter what. Literally, I played outside an outdoor gig where the temperature dropped by about 30 or 40 degrees at night as we were playing, and this thing did not budge. Every night it stayed in tune. I can guarantee you this thing works. Evertune. Beautiful, beautiful thing. And this is a nice sounding guitar. It's got real old strings on, so I'm not getting the best possible tone at the moment, but the best thing is it's in tune all over the neck. That is impressive. It's intonated perfectly all over the whole neck. Incredible guitar, Mexican Strat. There you go. Okay, so this is my acoustic. It's a Yamaha A3R, which the R stands for Rosewood. It's a nice electroacoustic. I tried a whole bunch of them in the store and Guitar Center. I compared it to Taylor's, to Martin's, and this really stood out as being equally as good as a lot of them. It's a solid top. I think it's spruce. Not sure. I think it's spruce. And rosewood back and sides. Oh, rosewood neck. This is strap came off. Rosewood fingerboard. And the bridge, I think, is rosewood too. And it's got old strings on it, but it sounds great. And it has this preamp in here, which just really sounds good. I did a lot of songwriters nights with people in Nashville, and the sound engineers were commenting on how great the pickup sounded, so that was good enough for me. Okay, so I've been Nick Kelly, and this has been my rig. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you had a wonderful and interesting time. Hope to see you around, folks. Take care.